Hello and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is a love reading, so it's going to look into whatever person you thought of when you clicked onto this reading, looking at their headspace and how they're feeling about the connection, and a little bit of advice for you. There's also some channeled messages from them as well. So as always, we have our 3 piles here with group 1 on the left, 2 is in the middle, and 3 is on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. And there's a link to my scheduling page. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can reach me on there. I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the pink aura quartz crystal cluster, it's like a gigantic city. This thing, so beautiful. And it's all about connecting to a higher love, a higher vibrational love, unconditional love. It's about being on a heart awakening journey and embodying those higher qualities of love for yourself, for your person. So this reading is a relationship check-in with your person. We're going to look at their headspace and how they're thinking of the connection, their heart space, how they view you, what they would desire for the connection moving forward at this point, what you can expect from them. There's some channeled message cards from the Hermit Tarot here, Uncover Love Oracle here, and a Journey of Love Oracle as well. So starting here with the Journey of Love Oracle Earth Angel, number 54, making it a 9, having come through the completion of a cycle perhaps with this person, but I'll read from the book. This oracle brings you a divine message of guidance that you have an angel watching over you or assisting you in response to your heart's call for help and protection for you and beloveds. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Keep praying each day from your heart and know you're safely carried on the journey of love. If you've been worried about a loved one, or know that this protection extends to them as well, and you are asked to pray more and worry less, and that everything is going to be okay. So starting out with this Earth Angel, this connection, you are protected. Everything is okay, no matter what you may find yourself in regards to this situation. So let's start with their headspace. Some of the energies I can see here are Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, and yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius as well. Okay, maybe your person, maybe you, maybe not, that's all right. So starting with the headspace, this is meant to be about your person that you're asking about, but some of the energies could be reversed and you could pick up some of your own energy in this. So in the headspace, your person is in the 5 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups. So it is a really hard time for them at the moment. This connection looks like it's at a break, or at a no contact period, or just taking some time out after a challenge. I do get the sense that a lot of you, this connection is over for now. Maybe you've been off again and on again with this person before, so you can never really tell if it's truly over. It's that sort of thing sometimes. But for a lot of you, I feel like something big happened, a large karmic event that caused you to no longer be in contact or over. This could, I can even see for some people, like authorities getting involved to separate you, maybe like something that official for some people. For other people, it's just having blocked contact on their phone or something like this as well, blocked social media or something where there's limited contact and lots of change, and feeling like this change is really outside of their control, and they're trying their best to move forward. But as you can see with the 5 of Pentacles, it's really hard to do that. They're feeling a great sense of loss with what's happened between you both, and they're missing you quite a great deal. It's really, really hard for them to move through this. At this point, it's very challenging, and there's lots of changes coming in that they're just not ready for, but they know are coming. They can see the changes coming, and they know that they need to release. But it's, yeah, again, very hard to accept that. So that's the headspace, feeling quite isolated and alone for your person that we're talking about here. So in the heart space, we have 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Chariot. So again, really heavy energy. Your person is really struggling with the potential betrayal within this connection. Maybe there was a third party situation, or the trust has been breached in one way or another. And your person is finding it really hard to come to terms with what's happened here and accept that you do both need to perhaps move forward in a different direction, and it's just I feel like your person's just really finding it hard to come into acceptance at the moment of this, and it's really hurting them quite a bit. I'm not saying that to make you feel bad or anything, it's just identifying where they're at. Maybe their choices put them here, but the point is this is where they are, and they're looking to move forward, but they just don't know how at this time. So how they're viewing you is the Nine of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Nine of Cups. Again, that indication if there was a authority involved to separate you both, maybe an order so that you can have no contact, that could very well be here with the Wheel of Fortune and Justice in alignment in the reading. But they also are seeing you in this sense of maybe getting your own justice, maybe you're, having your final ruling in a situation here where you are wanting to perhaps find your own independence, and I feel like they see that they're watching you. Maybe they're watching your social media if they have access, or they are keeping their eye on you in one way or another. Maybe it's through readings like this, but they feel like you are doing fine without them, and that you're better off without them, and that probably, I feel like that's probably hurting a little bit as well, to know that you are okay, that you're doing the best you can to support yourself. You're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. It's a single person who's making the most of their life and their opportunities, and they're very happy. The Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment, to have balance restored and to feel like everything's growing and things are coming forward for you. So they can see you in a very happy and positive light, like everything's better now they're gone. And it's a bit of a victim mentality potentially, but they are perceiving you to be doing much better without them, and quite happy in that regard. Bottom deck energy for this reading is Judgment. So, there's a choice has been made. There's been some sort of realization. Tower, right? And I saw the Moon before as well. Lots of fears, lots of illusion, maybe even secrecy within the connection, and it's just too hard to move through. So in their desire for this connection at this point, we've got Temperance, the Two of Wands, then we've got the Princess of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So clearly they will be watching over you with this combination here, watching you make your money or do your work, or if you do put your stuff on social media, they'll be keeping an eye on it and seeing how your progress is, because they are deeply invested in you. They do care about you. Whether that's healthy or toxic is to be left to be discerned, but they are certainly watching over you, and they would really like another chance with you, and for things to come back into balance and to work together here. Two of Wands, to move into a different direction with you, but they also, part of them knows that they have to let go at the same time, so they're trying to let go and get on with their life and find something to make themselves feel happy again. I feel like maybe they're lacking a lot in their personal life as well, a lot of different types of personal fulfillment, so they can't get all of their validation and fulfillment from you. So I think once you've left, it's sort of left a big hole in their life, and there's not much other things to grab onto to keep them above water or feeling balanced or grounded. It may not be for everyone, but I do feel like this relationship has been so intense and so all-consuming sometimes, perhaps, for them. So they're finding it really hard to let go of learning about you, of knowing about you and what you're feeling, what you're doing, all those sorts of things. They do have a lot of curiosity about you still. So what you can expect from them moving forward at this point, Knight of Swords is rushing into the Queen of Swords. I dare say you're the Queen of Swords energy, and this is them coming in with a message. We've got the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands as well. So there's a lot of sadness in their energy. They are coming forward with, I feel like they're trying to mask the sadness when they come forward. So they may come forward with charisma and all that wonderful energy that's very charming, that's very potential with the Knight of Wands here and the Five of Cups. They may come in to try and cheer you up, or if they feel like you're in a vulnerable moment, that might be the time that they come in. But they want to come in and talk to you about what's happening and the direction forward. They want another chance with you, and I dare say they will try to get that. I'm just going to shuffle as well for one more. What the Knight of Wands wants to perhaps say. Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, waiting for expansion. Yeah, see, Hanged Man and Six of Wands. They want to come forward. They're a bit nervous to come forward because I think they have fear of being knocked back or rejected by you, or if maybe you won't even reply to their message potentially, but they really would like another chance with you and to see how things go. They are not giving up on you is what I get from that. So in your advice for that situation, you've got the Seven of Wands, Empress, Ace of Swords. So this is for you liberating yourself out of hard and heavy situations, defending yourself if need be, protecting your Empress self. This is somebody who should not be settling for less in a situation, I'm getting here. And the Ace of Swords is to stand in your truth and really look after and nurture yourself so that you have that truth to stand on. And I feel like, yeah, a lot of honest communication coming up for this connection in the future about the direction forward and what you both want. It's hard to say it's hard to say where this goes, but it's just a check-in on your person. So the Love Oracle cards, the one that flipped out so quickly, so strongly, and just the way it fell on the table was no mistake. Twin flames, your passion ignites. And not everyone supports that narrative. Maybe you don't believe in that narrative, and that's totally fine. I'm someone who doesn't particularly like to promote it, but I understand that journey, these intense connections that we can have sometimes, certainly make us realize our worth and help us grow in really big ways. So you may be off and on with this person. It may have the similarities of a twin flame dynamic, or maybe that's a story that you do, a narrative you're invested in. We also have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So yeah, potentially a new beginning in this connection, but it's up to you is what I'm getting here with this Empress and the Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords. It's whatever your truth is on this situation. What are you willing to do? I'm hearing, what are you willing to sacrifice? So that might be something for you to consider as well. Now over into the Oracle, the channeled messages from your person to you. I would do anything for you. Corresponds with the Ten of Pentacles, so somebody who's really invested in this for the long term and sees you as a long-term partner. The underlying energy is, I'm absolutely in love with you. Underneath that is, I do not want to lose you. And underneath that is, I am terrified. And then underneath that is, I'm too afraid to talk to you. So yeah, there's a lot of fear about coming forward. We have sometimes, I wonder if you care, which is, I feel, yeah, a lot to do with how they're thinking you're feeling. And that I do feel like this is really hard on you as well, but they maybe you've put on a brave face, or maybe you've just had to draw a line to the point where you can't show that compassion anymore. You need to just draw a boundary, and so therefore they may have taken that as in to say that you don't care at all, but I do feel like you do care. I just want you all the time. So saying that there is no one else for this person. I am in so much pain. They are really struggling with this at this time. Love is the answer, and I have so much desire for you. So again, reiterating that they would like another chance with you. Will you choose me? They may also feel like you have other options as well, and they may be concerned that you won't choose them. So in the Uncover Love Oracle, we have fear, love stirring up fear, hard to control emotions and proceeding with caution. So there could be a lot of volatile explosions in this connection based on personal wounding. Stuff that is, I think some things to do with this connection, but I do feel like a lot of it's personal and needs to be addressed on a personal level before any healthy relationship can be obtained. Avoidance, avoiding being official, not looking to get too serious, or no straight answers, avoiding communication. Kind of feel like this might be a bit in your energy potentially. Maybe it's theirs, but yeah, just there's a bit of avoidance with facing things, or maybe in the past there's been avoidance in their energy. We have selfish, their needs come first, their way or the highway, or they think that they're always right. So thing I get with this is that I feel like the emotional explosions or intensity sometimes just it dominates everything else that's so important in life, to the point where the most important things aren't being focused on, and things aren't being addressed, and there's no balance in life. That's why the restoration of balance is so important in this reading, because I feel like things have the drama and the intensity is sort of preceded everything else, and it's not good, not healthy. Cheating, so third party or acting single, engaging in suspicious activities, or trust that has been broken. It doesn't have to be actual cheating, but it can be trust being broken in that way. So any level of whatever you consider that to be. Self-worth, trying to fill a void, coming off as desperate or settling for less. And that's this whole connection. See, these dynamics could be both of you entwined, and so it's really, you will know where each energy lands, and please be open to considering that these might be your energies as well, because that would be wonderful to acknowledge and then clear those sorts of behaviours if that's the case. So we've got emotional intensity, coming on too strong too soon, or drastic reaction. So again, a lot of volatility and drama within the connection, and just needing a bit of peace and a bit of separation time. So that's that check-in. So your advice for this situation, again, bringing it back to the Seven of Wands, Empress, Ace of Swords: stand in your truth, look after yourself, honour yourself. If you are a mother, take care of your babies. Take care of yourself as in your own divine parent to your own inner child. Care for yourself here, protect and defend yourself, and speak your truth here as well. So group 1, it does feel like an intense situation, relationship that you're finding yourself in at the moment. So I'm sending a lot of love to this group, and I hope that you can work this out or take the space you need if that's what's going on, and hopefully bring another love reading out, a love check-in out soon. Bye group 1. Hey group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Tangerine Quartz, then this one is for you. So Tangerine Quartz is all about playfulness, joy, fun, activates passion on all levels from sexuality to creativity. It's the sacral chakra crystal, absolutely beautiful energy. So this, as the title says, is a love reading. We're going to look into your person. So we're looking at their head space, their heart space, how they view you, what they would desire from this connection, and what you can expect from them moving forward. There's a couple of oracle cards and some channeled message cards from the Hermit Tarot. So we'll start with the Journey of Love card, as we did with group 1. You got such a beautiful reading. And with, like I don't even know how to unfold this so that it gives it so much credit to the beauty of the reading, like, and of the connection, I should say, not so much the reading, but the connection. So at the top of the reading is your person's headspace, and she, I feel like your person is a masculine, may not be, anyway, they have the Empress and the Emperor in the headspace, and it's so beautiful. And then you've got this oracle card, Man of the Earth, Woman of the Sky. And I will go straight to the oracle message of this card. So it brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. You are being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that is on its way to you now, in human relationship and in divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know you are worthy of it, and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it is dark, when it challenges you, there is sacredness unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also, perhaps more so, in our darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another. Do not be afraid to be broken or opened in the cracking of what you thought you were. You shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. A beautiful card to start this reading. So let's jump straight into their headspace. We have the Empress, the Fool, and the Emperor. This is amazing. So this could be a long-standing connection for some of you. For others, this is a brand new connection. And it's very exciting. So for some people, I definitely had this message that there's someone out there pregnant with a little boy, and they're looking forward to the arrival of this child. Maybe you already have a little boy and you're just nurturing this child together. Maybe you have numerous children. It's actually repeated in the heart space, 10 of Cups, a couple with a little boy again. But as soon as I saw these two before the Emperor even came out, I thought, okay, there's definitely a pregnancy in this group for someone. I can think of one friend, and she knows who she is. But anyway, This is beautiful. I'll start with the energy. Sorry, I've jumped far ahead. We've got Libra and Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus again quite strongly. Yeah, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo and Taurus there too. Leo quite strongly there with the Six of Wands too. Yeah, few energies on the table. Maybe you, maybe your person, maybe not. That's okay. So lots of love, lots of, like, this is a really beautiful, fresh new cycle you're in with your person. So whether you've just met and this is fresh and new, or you're reaching a new cycle together, maybe you're coming into parenthood together, or maybe you're already long-standing parents and you're just on a new journey, and whatever this Fool is for you, it's a fresh new start between you both. And I'm just going to pull up this oracle as well. Let's see the circles on there. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. I think this is just a time to really enjoy each other and have a lot of fun, like the crystal suggests at the start. Lots of passion in creativity, sexuality, joy, playfulness, connecting to the inner child, connecting to your children if you are parents together, having fun with your children, going and playing, not worrying about the other stuff. The stuff can wait. It's always taking our attention from our kids and from play. So if you are a parent and this is your connection with a child, then go play with your kids. I just can't recommend that enough for everyone. But this is also a message of creating something new with someone so special, and this union being so strong and so secure as well, with the Emperor and the Empress. It's just stunning. You would make beautiful parents if you're not parents. Even parents to fur babies, you know, just nurturing of any kind, anything, and parents to a business, you would achieve and nourish and nurture it well. It would be successful. So this is how your person thinks of you anyway, that you are just divinely stunning, just so beautiful, loving your curves, your natural body figure, all of it, just everything. Beauty, beauty, beauty. All right. More appreciation for your figure, I think, is depicted here in this beautiful star card of her reaching up and just looking so full and beautiful here. And the King of Cups looks over onto this beautiful woman, and then beyond that is this family again. So your person loves you so much. This is such a positive reading. There's nothing in here to worry about. I'm sure life has its stresses, like this card does say, you know, there's constantly shifting cycles, and you're in a new one now, and you are constantly growing with this person. If it's new, you will be growing with this person. They have a lot of hope and optimism for a beautiful, bright, family-orientated future with you, with lots of emotional fulfillment and happiness. Lots of healing together as well, and just compassion, joy, love, support. It's a beautiful union. All right, how they're viewing you. We've got the Chariot, the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. They love you. So I'm going to keep saying that. They love you so much. They love to watch you do your work. They love what you do for work, I'm getting here. Or if it's not an actual job, it's the way you raise your children or run your day. They love watching you in your element. Maybe when you're talking to friends and they can see you from across the room, and they just love to see you in your natural habitat is what I'm getting from this. And that they just think you are so successful and beautiful, and you're very friendly to all the people around you, and everyone knows that. Everyone knows how bright and beautiful you are, and they see it and the world sees it, and they just think you're amazing. Can't get any clearer than this. They have beautiful plans for the future with you, and they just really look forward to doing things together with you. I'm getting the ideas of renovating a home together and all those wonderful dreams, traveling together, and just all the things. You've obviously got shared passions, shared trajectory here, heading in the same direction, on the same page, absolutely. And they just love watching you move through life. They love watching you grow. For those that have been together for a long time, they've loved watching you go through all the challenges and just rise up brighter and more beautiful every single time. Again, for those in longer standing connections, they've loved to watch you age. I'm getting that quite strongly here. They've loved to watch you grow into this mature, beautiful person that you have become, and the way you support people, and the way the way you dress, the way you present, the way you hold yourself, just everything. It's so nice. They like literally look at this. This is a painting being done in devotion, and that's how they see you. They would paint murals of you. You're just this amazing person to them. So, you know, oh wow, it's too much. I just can't even read this. Whose idea was it to do a love reading? Yeah. Just kidding. It's so good. All right, what they are desiring for the connection at this point. We've got the Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles, and Judgment. If you are not married, I dare say your person would like to get married to you, would like to propose to you. They would absolutely love to have a deepening of the commitment. If you are in earlier stages, or there's, you know, they would love to take it to the next level. They are definitely in this for the long haul. With the Seven of Pentacles, they may be potential to have a baby. There was talk about that when we saw the Empress, but again, her pregnant belly shows that, you know, that person. I keep going he because it may be, but please don't be offended. They whatever. Yeah. But they would like to see fertility within the connection, whether that's a newborn baby or a business project, a creative adventure, a travel trip, road trip, whatever it is, you know, whatever that may be, that brings you joy, that makes you feel like you're living, enjoying life, not just working, you know, just the play as well. Play is very important in this connection, I feel. And they're all about you, and they're just so committed to this and are really looking forward to seeing the next level. And yeah, I do feel for some of you out there, they are wanting to ask for your hand in marriage if they haven't done that already. Or they certainly think that if it's early days and they're looking at you as the potential for that, they definitely, yeah, some people connecting this may be very young, and that's not even on the cards at all, pregnancy and marriage and stuff like that, but maybe just taking things to the next level in one way or another, making it maybe Facebook official or whatever it might be, whatever your next step is. They so feel this draw towards you. They think you are so stunning. And what you can expect from them in the near future. Now moving forward, King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, they feel so fortunate. They're going to show up for you. They're going to be around your home. Can see repairs on the home, maybe even literally building a cubby house out the back. Maybe they've already done that. Maybe your kids are playing in there right now. You know, just they're here, they're in the home. Maybe they're working from home as well. I can see a lot of changes actually here around the home. Maybe you're looking to move house together, or buy a new house, or renovate a house. Redecorate a house, whatever. This is definitely orientated around the family and the home, and having some sort of event come up as well. So there may be a wedding coming up within the family. Maybe your oldest child is getting married. Who knows? You know, everyone's in a little different scenario here, but there's so much devotion. There's so much love, and it's just an unfolding journey with this person. That's all there is to it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. Okay. Bottom deck energy for the channeled messages is light. How's that? That's so beautiful. It speaks to the lightness of this connection, the growth, the support, the love. I have so much desire for you. I meant what I said. Do you think about me too? This is somebody who says what they mean. There's another card over here that talks to someone who might be a little reserved. So sometimes your person might not be that great at saying how they feel. Maybe you're a little uncertain if they're that crazy about you because they don't know how to say it. Maybe they show it in different ways. So what I get from the I meant what I said is that if they have said anything, even if it seems small, they meant it. They really did, deeply from their heart, because they think about you all the time and they have so much desire for you. So if you were worried if they like you at all, especially if it's like a new connection and you're not so certain, yeah, they mean it when they say they love you. And this can be relevant to other things that you will know, like, oh, it'll be a personal message for you if they've said a specific thing, maybe even in an argument time or something, and maybe they meant what they said and they would like to work on that, or you know, rectify that, or whatever that is for you. So next line, we have wait and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm coming trust. I got for this was an engagement energy again, like please wait, I'm actually coming forward with a ring for you. I am coming trust, but this can also be other things as well. This person wants to come in with some sort of gift for you. Wait is like, it's to say it's not coming yet, I'm still organizing it, or I'm still planning it, or something like this. I think that's what that's to say, and to trust that they are coming forward with the next offer or the next step or whatever, the next piece of development they are invested and do want to see that happen. So they're in it, just wait and allow it to unfold. This is also in conjunction with the Seven of Pentacles, to say, you know, they're in this investment, they know it's going to take time, and things like this aren't done overnight. It's something, it's an everyday thing, it's a devotional thing, and they're in it. So we have in the last of the channeled messages, you are so very special. This is correlates with the Sun card, I believe. 21, is that Sun? I think so. I don't want to lose you. This is Four of Pentacles, just wanting to hold you so tight. And happiness is my priority. They feel so happy with you. That's Three of Cups energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Now over to the Uncover Love Oracle. One and only is on the bottom of the deck. Focused on you and only you. The first and last they talk to, thinking of you all day. We have public displays of affection. The Six of Wands is here as well. They so love being seen with you and holding you, and everyone knowing that that's my person, you know. Stop it. I'm just feeling everything. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. Okay. Fear. Love stirring up fear. Hard to control emotions. Proceeding with caution. So yeah, that's pretty normal to have love stir up fear in any connection, no matter how glorious it may seem. There may be times where the emotions do get a bit much and you need to just take a break or something, take a bit of time out. But it looks like the type of couple that know how to work through conflict quite easily. You know, maybe there's harder times than harder to work through, but for a lot of you, I see a lot of cooperation here. We've got responsibility, no excuses, keeping your word, and admitting if you are wrong. Same, that kind of links in with the I meant what I said card. But yeah, this is being responsible, following through with what you say you're going to do. We have guarded, avoiding pain, pulling away after getting close, or superficial relationships. So this could be the energy of your person sometimes, or even yourself, where when things are hard, you pull back and you are maybe a little guarded to share exactly all of how you feel. That may be the case there. We've got committed, in it for the long haul, working through conflicts and not easily giving up. Again, another indication of some wedding rings here. I do feel that for this group. Maybe you were just recently married. Protection, making you feel safe, feeling protective of you, and protecting your well-being. I didn't even pull advice for this group because it's like you don't even need it. The other group, I was intending on doing the check-in on them and then advice, and I didn't even pull advice because you guys are good. You don't need it. Four of Pentacles, hold each other tight, save some money. Queen of Wands, play together. Explore together. That can be quite a sexual card too. The Queen of Wands can be very passionate in that way. So just enjoy each other is what I'm getting there. Any advice? Okay, I'll just take that. The world. That's all we need. We don't really need advice. This is your world. This person is your world. You're building a world together. And you're moving into a new cycle together, especially to see the world. And we started with the Fool. So yeah, there's a fresh new cycle here for you guys, and it's a beautiful path ahead. And even if there has been some real challenges in the past, it's like you're coming out of that and into a much better time. So yeah, that's all I have for you, group 2, in this love reading. I hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the beautiful rhodonite, then this one is for you. Rhodonite, this piece in particular, is so special to me, and I've probably told you about it before, but it's such a profound stone, and it triggers. I've had so many different experiences with this rock, and it's always, no matter who I've handed it to that has no idea about crystals, I'll just give it to them over the years and be like, how does it make you feel? Does anything come up for you? And it's always in the same realm of self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance, and carrying shame and things like that. So really painful personal wounds about body image, self-acceptance, all of those things where we've been shamed or belittled or gaslit to believe that we're something we're not, or all of these sort of really personal things, personal sort of wounds. So I feel like this stone is one of self-acceptance and to help heal those darker, deeper wounds that can come from childhood conditioning or not being validated or heard, understood, accepted, all of those things. So going into that straight at the start of this love reading may be something you're dealing with in yourself or your person. So this is a love reading, as the title says, and so we're going to look at their headspace, their heart space, how they view you, what they desire from you at this time, what you can expect from them. There's some Uncover Love Oracle and some channeled messages from the Hermit Tarot here as well, along with the Journey of Love. So let's just jump in. I love this stone so much. And also, if you look up rhodonite and bruising, it's shown that if you hold it onto bruising, there's image evidence there on Google to show that it will take that bruising away if you put it on a spot that is bruised. And that again talks to that those more tender wounds that may not appear to be such a big issue, but when you touch on them, they really hurt quite deeply. So this is about self-acceptance and coming into maybe a nicer connection after something hard, or healing a connection after a really challenging time. So let's just jump in and see what we get here. So the first oracles that came out were actually consecutive, 57 and 58. I thought that was quite interesting. Journey of Love, we've got the Lovers and Beauty. So starting with the brief message from the Lovers, this oracle brings you a message of love, love, love. It's finding you now. Be open to it in all its forms. Be the god and goddess of love and paint the town red. Play in passionate embrace with life as your lover and prepare to receive even more of what you believe you are capable of handling. Yes, I love that in particular where it says be open to it in all of its forms, not just in the where you hope to get love from a specific person, but in your whole world, in your whole reality, and from nature, from animals, from strangers, from children, from friends, from, yeah, everything, right? Okay, beauty, lots of beauty in this situation I can see here. So you are in the process of healing past wounds about your appearance, perfect for rhodonite, about your appearance, your body, and your sexuality, finding purity in all of yourself and becoming ready to share that with others in a deeper, more open way without shame or self-criticism. Take your time to fall in love with what you are, and then you can become not the victim of others' projected shame, but the love necessary for the shame of the world to heal. This oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception and taking place within you, an ability to love and accept yourself more completely than you ever have before, quite simply because you have grown and there is more divinity awakened in your heart than ever before. The nature of the divine is love, and you are realizing that you don't have to change to be beautiful. Allow this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You are an exquisite flower in the heavenly garden. That is my favorite way to view women, especially because I'm a mom. You go to mom's group, there's lots of moms, messy buns, yoga pants, all the things. And I just love seeing them as like their own personal flower, like each, like, oh, I see women as unique flowers, each one, every time, like this garden. And some of them are like bright and pink, and then other ones are more like I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, there's so many different types of flowers that are coming up. We got sunflowers. And you are that too. You are not exempt from that beauty. That's what I want to say. Anyway, jump over to the reading. I don't know where to start now. Gave you that. Oh, I didn't get a love card. I forgot to shuffle a journey. What is it? A Lover's Oracle. Maybe one of these wants to come out. All right, that'll do. Thanks. That was quick. We have two here. Look deep in your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Your person feels quite deeply for you. And here we are. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So lots of growth and learning in this connection by the looks of it, lots of opportunity for that. So we'll jump into the tarot in your person's headspace. Oh, and starting, I'll backtrack again just a little bit. We've got Aries energy here in the reading. So is Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, and Leo is here very strongly. Leo has been really strong in the reads today. All right, maybe because I'm a Leo. All right, headspace. Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. So this person, your person, may be a masculine with the Emperor here. Maybe you're the masculine, but anyway, they are looking at this connection with so much devotion. They're here in this, they're willing to go through the cycles of change with you. If this is a new connection, they're really looking forward to seeing how you possibly could grow together. They see a lot of potential in this connection. For those that are in a longer standing connection, this is to see it unfold further yet, to see the next part of your chapter unfold, especially as the nature's seasons change at this time of year. It often brings changes in our connections as well, and our lifestyle and the way we live. It can bring these subtle little changes in, and I think your person's looking forward to those. Looking forward to seeing the changes in a home as well. They're potentially renovating a home, maybe moving in together. Maybe that's the next step for you. Or buying a house here potentially. There's definitely some big changes around the home structure, home dynamic, and maybe even a new child coming into this connection, if that's at that level, with the Emperor here being fatherly energy. Although it doesn't feel that strong about the children and in this particular reading at this time. There could be children involved, but yeah, not picking up pregnancy so much. That was more reading too. But either way, parenthood is here. This person may feel really protective of you, responsible for you, and that they want to care for you and provide for you. They just want to be that person that you can rely on, and they love it so much. They love being a provider. I'm getting from that. They love to feel like they're a safe place that they can protect their loved ones. So yeah, your person is a very gentle soul. I'm feeling like somebody who just loves to be compassionate and understanding and like with you. So in the heart space, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. So this could be a new connection. This could be very, very fresh. Because the Knight of Pentacles is sort of coming in very carefully, very slowly. He's not rushing in anywhere, and he's sort of looking to make a plan for the future. Maybe this is a first date. Maybe this is to some sort of celebration or occasion, possibly with the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It's like this person wants to slowly make a plan to make a move. Maybe they haven't even let you know they like you. This could be potentially a connection that's yet to come in. You haven't met this person. That could be the case here too. But they will come in slowly, and they're not somebody who's going to rush or make this sort of decision or commitment lightly. They would like to work together with you and get to know you as a friend, and sort of still maintain your own independence as well, but join lives and make plans together. So I think your person is very careful and I want to say calculated, but not in a bad way. Like they make plans. They like to be organized, and they have a vision here, and they want to see it unfold. They want to take a different journey with you as well. If you've been with this person for a while, they'd like to change things up. With the Wheel of Fortune in conjunction with the Two of Wands, it's very much about changes happening, maybe a move or something big happening. If it's not a big external change, then something within the dynamic. Like I said, taking it to the next level, or you just, if this is your energy, or both of you, of self-acceptance and stepping into loving yourself deeper, and then that will be shared and reflected in the intimate union you share as well. Of course it will. Any love you give to yourself or any healing you do with yourself will absolutely benefit every connection, every single connection you have. It will. Right. How they're viewing you. The Queen of Cups, they think you are so soft, beautiful, intuitive, kind and gentle. We have the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords here as well. So it's possible that this strain is within the connection, but for a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is actually a past pain that you're still moving through, that this could be childhood wounds, this could be anything at all, but it's something you're still moving through that you might be a little bit sensitive about still. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and Temperance here as well. So sort of over this side. So it's sort of like you've had to perhaps let go of a really long-term connection and find yourself again, and maybe you're still not quite ready to enter into something, but this person is there for you. I can see that timeline. For other people, it's that this connection has had its fair share of strain and fight, and your person knows that you're having trouble getting past some of that, but you are willing to make it work because you are in this for the long haul. So there's two timelines here. You'll know which one you are, of course, but yeah, your person sees you as dealing with a great deal of pain, and maybe not sharing so much of that pain, and maybe you're internalizing a bit, or you sort of maybe isolate a little bit potentially. But they see you as very soft and beautiful, and they don't want to see you go through pain. They want you to be able to let that go and move forward. They can certainly see that you deserve the best. So High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck. I thought I'd note that before we move on. I just would like to maybe get a clarifier on the Three and Five of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person has a great vision for the future with you. They really want to see a future with you. They think about what that might look like, and so if this was your issues within the connection, then yeah, they want to work through this with you and come together and find healing together and move through the harder times together. And for others, that if you have been through a hard time and you've coming out of that in your own personal way, maybe it's with your family or an ex-relationship or something like this, they certainly want to be there to hold space for you and help you while you move through the challenges and release all of that. So what they would like for this connection moving forward, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is kind of interesting, with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So to me, this is saying that they, if there is no contact, if you are going through your own stuff, like I can see that here with Five of Swords, Three of Swords, you've got your own healing to do, and maybe you're putting this person aside for a bit while you deal with some things you need to deal with. They would like you to reach out to them. They would like to come out of the cold, you know, Five of Pentacles reverse. And for those that are in a relationship and there's a strain at the moment, they'd like things to move into more healing, like maybe getting counseling or something like that. Can totally see the potential for that, if that was necessary, to work together to make a plan to bring things back into balance, into alignment, and back into love, back into compassion, forgiveness, understanding, all the beautiful qualities of a friend, and out of this lack energy. So in reverse, it's saying that your person wants to come out of the cold. If you've put them in the cold, they would like to hear from you, or they would like to address things and move forward because they really want you to make a decision, or they would like a decision to be made to step forward and maybe even show the world that you're together, if that's something that's sort of been, if you haven't sort of told the world yet that you're even an item or a together, or whatever you want to call it, you know, they would like that to be official. They would like the world to know that you're together, or they'd like to go out in public with you. They would like to date with you, all of those wonderful things. They'd like to see the success of this connection because they do believe its potential is great. So what you can expect from them moving forward, we've got the Sun, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. So lots of fire energy here, Taurus in the middle there. So your person, this person is going to be very drawn to you, but grounded in the same sense as well. They're going to be very optimistic and supportive to you. I don't feel like they're looking for anything else or anyone else. They've absolutely committed to this connection with you, and they feel like you are extremely attractive and magnetic and powerful. They're very positive about this, and they're positive about your abilities, not just within the connection or whatever, but in your own life as an individual. You have a multitude of talents and abilities that are just so impressive to them. They're really impressed by you. and they would like to see where it goes from here, if it's new, or they'd like to, you know, deepen the connection with potentially a marriage commitment, if that's where it's up to. Depending on where you're at, I can see that there's change coming into this connection, so it's moving to the next level at some point, maybe very slowly, very, very slowly, especially for those that are new. But yeah, they would definitely like to see this move into something a bit more traditional, perhaps, maybe moving in together if it's at that point, or just taking the customary steps of a relationship in the most traditional sense I'm getting with the Hierophant here. But also, you know, in your own creative, beautiful way. Lots of time in nature together, I think, as well. That's something they'd really enjoy with you, is time in nature, or to go on a little trip somewhere, things like that. I'm seeing the autumn leaves really standing out right now. That's the southern hemisphere moving into autumn at the moment. So maybe some things need to fall away to create space for this as well. In your, in your advice for this situation, we've got the Ten of Wands, the Princess of Cups, and the World. So your advice is to leave the heavy burdens behind, leave the past behind, leave what you're carrying behind. There's some things you might be carrying you don't need to carry moving forward. Self-criticism, judgment, all those things that we saw in the beautiful Rhodonite and Beauty card. These could be, these burdens could be mental and emotional burdens. But they also could be other connections and things that just burden you, responsibilities that are not prioritising things that are going to benefit you, I guess. And I think that some of these things could be put down. With the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, this is a card of forgiveness and friendship. So establishing a friendship with this person if it is new. And for others that this is moving through some harder times and coming into a better time, this is about forgiveness and leaving the past behind so that you can have a proper new fresh opportunity with this person. If you really want to move forward together, it's going to take forgiveness, acceptance of the past, and letting it go. That's really important at this point, that you check back in with the friendship with this person. And remember that they're on their journey too as an individual, and they're going to make mistakes just like you, and that we need to accept that sometimes and just move forward as best we can with the wisdom that we know as we go through challenge. And the World card encompasses all of that wisdom, because it's that graduating energy of completing a hard cycle and coming into a fresh new world or a fresh new opportunity. So really, really beautiful advice for you to just let the past be gone, find forgiveness, find friendship, find creativity and passion, find self-love and softness. I saw the Ten of Swords then, the King of Swords is poking out, and the Tower, look at that. So there might be something very hectic you need to leave in the past before you can have an opportunity to be friends with a person or establish something more. Anything else here for advice for you? We've got the Princess of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So much. I just want to look at that. Right. Lots of communication here. Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. Lots of challenge. Feeling really stuck to a current situation, or there's a lot to move through right now before you can come into this energy. This check-in is where your person's at, so it doesn't always reflect the truth of a situation. It can just reflect their perception and where they're at and what they would hope for and all of that. That's why the advice is important. So yeah, you're needing a bit of time to work out which direction you want to go. Hanged Man, Three of Wands, there's expansion and growth happening here for you. There's a new direction for you, but it's going to be challenging for you to let go and accept and then let go of the past, is what I'm getting from that. So let's jump over to the Channeled Messages Oracle, and look, the bottom deck is now is not the time. So that may be the case, right? You fit that to your narrative, but yeah, now might not be the time to move forward or to reconnect, especially if your person is in Five of Pentacles energy, and maybe something else needs to be dealt with first. So there's that. Again, we got the card Light. So this person does want to bring in a lot of light and optimism into your life. They don't want to cause you pain. I'm open to compromise, which is connected to the Two of Cups. is just so basically saying they're open to meet your needs, or exactly like that, compromise and make it work however works for you as individuals, not to try and fit some mold or expectation, but rather to compromise and meet in the middle on a way that is equal and fair. They're somebody who is fair. You make my heart full, 10 of Cups, lots of potential in this connection. They have so much joy in their heart for you. Will you choose me? That came out with you have so many choices and options. So again, if this is a new connection, you may have other options. Maybe it's because you're still on and off with an ex connection. I can see that with the 10 of Swords Tower. Maybe you're stuck in something that you are not finished with. So they're wondering, will you even come forward and choose? Will you have so many other options? Are there other suitors seeking your attention? All that stuff is a bit of a worry for them. They're not too sure where they may stand sometimes, perhaps. We've got you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? They do think the most of you. They really do. You are right. So maybe something you've said about how things are. You've just spoken your truth perhaps, and you are right, and they acknowledge that, even if it was perhaps painful to receive. I dream about you a lot, too much. They're thinking about you. We have yes and reach out. They would like you to reach out. I think this fell reversed, so again indicating that there's a lack of communication potentially at this time, but they would like to hear from you and you matter. So very, very positive cards from this person. Same with the Uncover Love Oracle. We've got individuality, having your own life, giving each other space and whole on your own. Absolutely so important for a connection to succeed. The future, making plans. They see a future with you, and it's hard to stay present sometimes, and they are dreaming about you, thinking of you a lot. Friendship, prioritizing friendship, fun in the connection, a bond beyond the physical. So yeah, friendship first, especially if it's new, to not jump straight into intimacy so quickly, but just develop a true solid foundation. Equality, mutual respect, equal give and take, needs are both important. This is amazing, all of these cards. Liberation, love sets you free, freedom to be who you are, always exploring and learning. Now, and especially for those that have come out of a really hard situation, this love is going to help you heal from that. And especially those as well that have got body image issues and things like that, they've been shamed for their sexuality or for their body image or for their desires, their fantasies and passions. This person is going to help you realize that there's nothing wrong with you, and you're actually just stunning exactly how you are, and there's nothing that needs to change. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of healing in that regard there. Acceptance, valuing their differences, accepting the good and bad, and loving them fully. Yes, okay, I think that's all we've got for you here, Group 3. A stunning reading, and I knew it would be because my favourite crystal was on top. So yeah, so maybe this is a new connection, maybe you haven't even met this person yet, but it looks divine, and yeah, really happy for you, Group 3s. So I'll leave it there. Hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance, and I'll look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 3.